Welcome to all our ornamental fisheries viewers. Thanks for joining us again for yet another video. Now today we'll be doing a low maintenance aquarium that can suit your home, your office or your budget. Want to know more? Stay tuned. Welcome back to all our viewers. Now if you're new to our channel, please remember to subscribe for instant notifications and more. Now the first thing we'll be doing in order to set up our low maintenance aquarium is to wash our substrate. Now if you're planning on adding substrate to your low maintenance aquarium, one of the things that you would need to do is to get rid of those excess sediments that is on your substrate. Always remember to wash your substrate thoroughly in order to get rid of the excesses, because some of the times there are so many excesses on your substrate, it will affect your water quality. Properly pour off that excess water before adding your substrate. Now please remember to check out these cool videos, our Betta fish tank video and also our video on nitrogen cycle. These will help you in your setup. Now as we are about to begin our 3-gallon low maintenance setup, we'll be adding our substrate that was previously washed. So our substrate was previously washed, so we'll be adding it to our aquarium, and this is a 5-pound pack of substrate and we'll be using all 5 pounds. Now whenever you're adding your substrate, please turn your aquarium to an angle that will allow you to put in all in at once. You can damage the base of your aquarium, you can crack the corners or the middle, that will cause leakages. So what you want to do, you want to gently add your substrate. Depending on the size, it is always best to just add it at one end and then you spread it out whenever you're finished. Here we have finished added all our substrate, all 5 pounds of our substrate to our aquarium. Now we'll be just evening the base of the substrate. Now please also remember that this is a 3-gallon tank and it is suitable to fit on your desk, a shelf or even your dinner table, so it is very low maintenance. So next we'll be adding our water. So we'll be adding some water, we'll be adding some old aquarium water. Now remember that if you want to know more about the nitrogen cycle and how it works, please remember to click the link above. We did a recent video on the nitrogen cycle in your aquarium, but we already have some cycled water, which is old aquarium water that has all the beneficial bacteria within it to assist our aquarium cycle, our nitrogen cycle, and we'll be adding half a gallon of this water to our aquarium. So this is our old aquarium water that we'll be adding to our aquarium. Remember that whenever you're adding your water to your aquarium, not to pour it in the middle, but to pour it along the sides, that it gently runs down in your aquarium, thus causing less stress between your substrate and the glass, because we don't want to get any cracks. So it's best to just run the water along the side of the glass. So we have added all half gallon of our old aquarium water, and now we'll be adding a gallon of our dechlorinated water. But before we add our dechlorinated water, we'll be adding a eel plant. Now this aquatic plant is very helpful to our water chemistry because it helps to break down harmful substance in the water, which is ammonia, which is caused by fish waste and uneaten food. So this aquatic plant will help us to balance the chemistry in the water as we are building a natural ecosystem, which will allow it to be a low maintenance aquarium, which will see the breakdown of harmful bacteria by the healthy bacteria that is within the water along with the aquatic plant. So we'll be adding our dechlorinated water now. Now, how you get your dechlorinated water is by filling bottles or drums with water and leaving it for 3 to 5 days for the chlorine or the chloramite, whatever is used to treat the water. So then you would use it after. But if you have purchased your aquarium and you didn't remember to set some water to be dechlorinated, what you can purchase at your local pet store is a water conditioner to get rid of those harmful substances in the water before you add it to your aquarium, because this chloramite or chlorine is deadly to your aquatic organisms, whether it's your plants or your fishes or your snails or any type of aquatic organism you're placing in the water. So we are adding our dechlorinated water to our setup. That's 1 gallon of dechlorinated water. So we'll be adding a little more water, about another half a gallon, so that our eel plant its leaves can be fully stretched out, because some of the times when the water is too low, it can cause damage to the leaf, which will result in a lot of leaf rot on and in your aquarium, which will and can cause a build-up and affect your water chemistry. So we'll be adding water that will go right to the amount that will cause your aquatic plant to extend its leaves comfortable and look more presentable in your water. Now we have added all the water and we have taken the water level to the maximum which it can go. So now that our substrate, our plant and our water is in, we are going to be adding a apple snail. Now this apple snail will be key to our low maintenance aquatic system, as this apple snail will be eating up all the excess or uneaten food or any algae or any dead plant matter, and this apple snail will break down these harmful substances, thus allowing your system and your water chemistry to work properly. So anything that is in excess, our apple snail will take care of it. Now when you purchase your fish at your local pet store, you will receive it in a bag like this. Now it's not advisable for you to just take out the fish and just place them in the water. What you need to do is to place the bag with the water in the aquarium, and one of the reasons why you're doing this is to allow the temperature of the water in the bag and the temperature of the water in the aquarium to be equal. You're basically bringing both water temperature to be the same as not to shock your fish. This is a process you would leave for between 15 to 20 minutes. Now 20 minutes later, we are going to be opening our bag to test the water temperature to see if the temperature of the water in the bag and the temperature of the water in the aquarium is the same. You can do this by just dipping your hand or your finger to feel the water in the bag and the temperature of the water in the aquarium. If it's not fully equal, if it's not the same, you can add a little water from your aquarium to the water in the bag to get both water temperatures to be the same. When both water temperatures are the same, you can net your fish and release him safely, which will cause little or no stress to your fish. Now we have released our fish, and this is our low maintenance, low budget aquarium setup. Now please remember to click the subscribe button. Thanks much for watching Ornamental Fish Whiz.